Washington back after missing the game the other night. Steve Kerr hopes to get some consistency with a Knick comeback win. Now it's the Mavs and Warriors from San Francisco. Golden State 9-4 at home. They have struggled, though, to win close games. That's a big reason why they're 500. Green misses the opening shot, and Flagg with the rebound. Mavs playing on Christmas Day for the 6th straight year. They lost a year ago to Minnesota, knocked away by Moody. 10 to shoot. Of course, Jason Kidd on the other side. His 5th year as the head coach back in the Bay Area where he grew up. Davis with a shot clock at 2 off the side of the rim.
Got one of the best 75 players of all time and one of the top 15 coaches in NBA history.
Got the mismatch with Post on Nembhard. Now to back him down, turns and gets it to roll home.
Good recognition. Again, if you're going to put Najee Marshall chasing Steph Curry, there's going to be a mismatch somewhere else.
Nembhard puts it on the deck. Now Davis drives and the floater off the mark. An 0 for 2 start for AD. And Green able to snatch that one. Ahead to Curry in transition. Moody on the spot up. And Flagg another defensive rebound, but stripped by Butler. Out of bounds. We're here at Chase Center. This will be the only trip for the Mavs and former Warrior Klay Thompson to San Francisco. We'll see Thompson soon coming off the bench. Draymond Green fouled. First free throws of the game coming up. A report on him. He also earlier today visited with Ernie Johnson and the crew. It was interesting what he was talking. Still very close, and there's still great hope that Thompson will finish his career one day back here in San Francisco. We're being told he's not on the bench right now. He was out here for warm-ups. Drive and score by Cooper Flagg. The first points for Dallas. He is so good with his left hand.
He loves the left hand. He's more comfortable there. Jason Kidd talked to us that he mentioned to him, hey, that's going to be the scouting report now.
Bad turnover, Curry, and an easy basket on the other end for Washington. Curry, long 2. And until last year, when he had 38 points and 8 threes, he had struggled on Christmas Day. In fact, his three-point shooting is the worst on December 25th. It's the worst day of his career. You look at the other days, he's been much better than that. For whatever reason, he has struggled for the most part on December 25.
He's a homebody, he's a family guy, but it's a little bit of a problem because the Warriors play virtually every Christmas.
And while the Mavs have hit 3 shots in a row, and they take the 2-point lead. Skip by Draymond Green to Butler, gets past Davis, and Davis got the block, but it ends up in the hands of Post for his second field goal.
Nice recovery by AD, but no box out behind him.
Nembhard on the pull-up, blocked by Moody. Curry return pass to Green. Finds Post on the spot up, and too strong on the 3. Green tracks down the offensive rebound. Post misses a second time. And great hustle by Moody.
Both ends of
3 minutes in, game tied at 6 apiece. Post has 4 to lead Golden State. 3 different Mavericks with baskets. Washington, Flagg, and Nembhard. Davis driving, spinning, ball away, no good. And controlled by Post. Draymond directing traffic. And on the cut, checking in for the first time, I should say, is Brandon Williams. At some point, the expectation is that Kyrie Irving will be back at point guard for the Mavericks for his ACL early March. Kidd told us before the game they should have an update on where his progress is sometime in January. Empty possession for the Mavs. They're 3 for 8. Golden State 2 for 9. Curry fouled on the 3, and he'll shoot 3.
NBA history from a percentage standpoint on the line.
And 91% this.
5 games at the end of November. Hey, 37 years old, going to be 30. Spurs back-to-back in San Antonio, and he was magnificent 2 days apart.
Speaking of the Spurs, how about what they're doing right now? They're just 2 games back of Oklahoma City now. At one point, 10 days ago, we were talking about the Thunder going to get the all-time record.
They're going to win 80 games. Yeah, it changed pretty quickly in 12 days.
Of course, the Warriors hold the record, 73. Curry, 4-3, no good.
Dave, I'd like to say there's excellent defense being played, but there's just poor shooting.
Although that's a good shot. Davis with the easy dunk. Williams, good drive and dish. Curry 0 for 2. 3 points, all coming at the free throw line moments ago. Max Christie working defensively against Butler, who's doubled and finds post. Post 3, no good. The Warriors 0 for 6 from behind the arc.
That's what Quentin Post is on the floor to do, to space it and to make those threes.
That was a pass by Christie, but couldn't connect with Davis. No three-point attempts yet for the Mavs. No free throws either. Backdoor cut by Butler, and he can't finish, but he got shoved by Cooper. For Andrew Wiggins from the Miami Heat, and boy, was he good, and so were the Warriors. They were a different team, PJ.
Number 7 seed, they knock out Houston, who people kind of forgot just how well Houston was playing last year. And then, of course, injuries, as they often are, a huge part of playoff losses.
Yeah, Curry hurt his hamstring in game 1. They won that game and then lost the next 4 to the Timberwolves, who ended up losing then to the Thunder and eventually won the championship. Davis in the paint, and a reach and foul half of this season due to injury.
Yeah, it's still low. It would be scary to see this team with the healthy gap.
And 12 when he doesn't. A kid told us before the game, when we're healthy and we're going to get there, we can just get into the play-in tournament. No 1 seed or 2 seed wants to see us in the first round of the playoffs. Payton, wraparound pass. Reverse layup is good by Moody.
GP2 with the beautiful pass. You need to say the same thing. Nobody's going to want any part of Golden State either if they're healthy and get into the play.
Draymond has finished. Draymond has had 13 combined turnovers here, and Steve Kerr has challenged Draymond and Steph to combine for 5 turnovers.
But the challenges of coaching a team that's dealing with recognition.
Tell them they can't do. So it's never easy as a coach, no matter how respectful you are. You see it through a different perspective than the player sees it himself.
Free throw's good for Brandon Williams. The first foul shots of the game for Dallas. Foul was on Curry. Three-pointer no good for Moody, and the Warriors are 0 for 7 from 3 to start the game. They lead the league in made threes at about 16 per contest. Williams long 2. Good. And Dallas ties the game midway through the opening quarter.
And Dallas conversely hardly shoots any threes at all. They're 27th in attempts. So you got a team that loves to shoot them and one that hardly shoots them ever.
Moody drains that one. It's the first 3 for either team. Dallas hasn't even taken one yet.
Thank you, Moses. Nice of him to listen in on our conversation.
Career year so far for Moody. 11 points and about 40% from 3. Williams leaning in, bumped by Podziemski. And when Brandon Williams comes into the game, he looks to it. Take a look at our upcoming national TV schedule. Prime Video 16 of 30 from 3, so he still loves to shoot in this building.
Well, he loves the rims everywhere, but very good here and at Oracle.
With more on Clay, let's check in with Malika.
Well, Dave, did you happen to notice that, whoa, as we see a huge dunk there from Trace Jackson Davis, did you happen to notice that Steph Curry, playing in his first Christmas Day as a shoe-free agent, has a little homage to his former Splash brother on his feet? He is playing in Klay Thompson's.
In the different buildings. It was Devin Booker's shoe, and he played in your hometown in Phoenix recently. And again, Malik.
And Davis missed them both. Rough start. 1 of 4 from the floor and 1 of 4 at the foul line.
AD shooting 74% this year, Dave. He's a 79% career free thrower. That doesn't compute.
Almost a turnover by Golden State. And then an offensive foul on Curry is 5-minute mark, opening quarter. Here's Thompson, his first attempt, off target. D'Anthony Melton, nice pass. Jackson Davis, great recovery by Davis. That's 2 shots he's altered now, right at the rim. Pick and roll on the switch. Al Horford is back after missing the last 7 games, dealing with sciatica. And then the 3 from the corner is good from Max Christie to tie it up. First three-pointer for Dallas today. Floater from Melton, no good. Melton gets the loose ball. Curry bumped and fouled. He'll shoot two. Christie.
He's been a very reliable deep threat for them, and they're certainly happy to have him back on board.
Daniel Gafford checking in. Anthony Davis checking out of the game.
How you doing? Good to see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, my boy.
Yeah, C-Mart.
Yes, sir. Just 1, 2, 3.
What's up? Merry Christmas.
Hey, congratulations. I haven't got to
Thank
see
you very much. I know. It's nice to meet you.
Bajemski with the lob to Jackson Davis, and the Warriors up 4. Largest lead for either team here in the opening quarter.
Trace Jackson Davis has been very active, cutting to the basket.
Christie with the bank shot. We heard Cooper Flagg a moment ago, mic'd up today. He talked recently about the joy of getting a chance to play on Christmas as Horford knocks down a three-pointer. Cooper Flagg is the second youngest player ever to play on Christmas, behind LeBron James, who back in 2003 was 18 years old when he scored 34 points against Orlando. As Gafford scores inside. Flagg so far here in the first quarter, 2 points and no assists. His team down 3. Blocked by Thompson on the Melton shot. It will stay with the Warriors.
You know, it was interesting. You saw Cooper Flagg. He walked by his official in the NBA. Young guys do well to learn who the officials are. What
you did that. You added some other words in there when you said hello to official.
Well, I renamed them different things. I didn't like always their given names, so I attached different names to them.
You have your own nickname. Steve Kerr calls you Sunshine.
It's because I was always such a positive influence in San Antonio on him and Danny Ferry.
You're part of that great championship staffs. Christie, long two, swishes through for Max Christie, who's off to a hot start. 3 for 3 from the floor.
May not have been one of the principals in the trade, but a very, very good addition for Dallas.
Play on a couple looks coming off away pin downs, but you got to keep playing with pace, putting their elephants in the action and trying to create advantage.
Al Horford got going there late at the end of the first quarter, but they stayed in this one at the free throw line. 11 attempts, that's the most in a first quarter for them this season. How do you defend a little better without fouling?
Just got to show our hands. I had a silly one with Steph when he cuts to the basket, just ran into him. So we just got to be smarter. That's what they do a good job, especially Jimmy. He gets to the line and it's keeping them in the game. Obviously, they're winning, so we gotta stop fouling.
Max, I appreciate the time. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
And Malika plus 5 points at the free throw line for Golden State, plus 15 on the three-point line for the Warriors. With 2 to shoot, hoisting and missing is Marshall. Just the 3rd attempt from three-point range for Dallas.
Not a good offensive possession for the Mavs to start the quarter.
Draymond Green looking for his first field goal, no good. It's amazing to think the Warriors had a 40-point first quarter, and neither Green nor Butler nor Curry had a basket.
Incredible. 21 bench points to 19 points for the starters for the Warriors.
Marshall starts the scoring here in the second quarter.
It's 9 points for the starters. The bench game.
Al Horford's first miss. He was 4 of 4 from 3 in the first quarter, tying a season high for most threes in a game. On the backdoor, Curry and Green not on the same page. A turnover by Steph Curry. Nembhard off the bounce, got it to go. They have 2 guys on the floor now that were undrafted. Marshall and Nembhard, they're both
I said my bad. That was Steph's mistake.
10 minutes played, 2 turnovers by Curry, 0 for 2 from the floor. He does have 5 points. Here's Green, blocked. Great play that time by P.J. Washington. Marshall with the step through, and it's 6 in a row for the Mavs.
Mavs love to run. The Warriors not normally so, and there's the defense fueling that transition offense.
Curry, best look yet, and still can't hit. No field goals for Curry, and none for the Warriors here in the quarter. After they had 12 in the opening frame, 6 of those were threes on the baseline. Nembhard, no good. Batted out to Curry. Looking to push, but Dallas gets back. Curry driving, lefty scoop, way off the mark. Curry 0 for 4. Marshall pulls up in the lane and scores. Najee Marshall averaging a career high 13 points per game.
Good recognition in transition. It was a 5-on-4. Steph never got back after getting knocked down.
And Curry tripped. That's the
in the league.
PJ, there's been a lot of talk about him starting at point guard the first 7 games. Jason Kidd then moving him to the forward spot. Do you think that held him back or held the team back in any way?
No, I don't think so. I think it was, there's another turnover, by the way, a good defensive deflection.
Anthony Davis.
Looked like they were working on in between the knee and the groin area all the way up and down Anthony Davis's right leg. He stayed on the bench for a while. A couple of teammates, coaches came to check on him. He gave them the thumbs up, but ultimately checked in with the trainer, said, do you want to go back to the locker room? He said, yes. I saw him walk back, gentlemen. I'm standing outside now. He had no limp. I'll keep you updated as we learn more here, Dave.
Thanks, Malika. He was injured in the first half of his Christmas game last year when he was a Laker against these Warriors, hurt his ankle. And then after the trade to Dallas, he had a win with a 3-pointer on the other end. The first basket for Golden State's big 3. And a foul on Moody on the other end, and Flag can't pay it off with a basket inside. He is 1 for 3 from the floor, just 2 points in his Christmas debut.
Stars have been MIA so far for both teams.
Curry can't get it to fall. 0 for 5 for Curry and 0 for 3 from 3. Martin comes away with it all the way to the cup and banks it home. It's a 5-point game.
Nice job by Caleb Martin coming up with the loose ball and then deservingly gets the finish.
Post has the mismatch on the smaller Nimhard. Curry catch and shoot. Got it. First field goal of the day. It's 7:27 on the clock. Marshall having a terrific second quarter. All of his points coming in this frame. 8 of them. Moody driving. Wild shot. Looked like Moody created the contact. Golden State 10 of 11, now 11 of 12 at the free throw line. Time now for DraftKings Sportsbook Player Pulse.
In between free throws.
Jackson Davis, Melton, Pajemski, Butler in the game. Golden State by 8. 5 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Still no sign of Anthony Davis on the Dallas bench. Flag inside, gets it to roll home for his second basket. Flag started the play at Duke and now back to the power forward position.
Yeah, I just think that Jason Kidd wanted to see him with the ball. He's so good with the ball, and the matchups, smaller people can't control him when he puts it on the floor and goes to the basket. His ball stays with that.
As Flag turns it over that time, trying to drive the paint. Pajemski loves Butler with the throwdown. First field goal for Jimmy Butler. It comes on the Warriors' 12th assist of the first half. Brandon Williams misfire on the scoop. Butler will put it up over Gafford and hit the 3.
I think we'd be midway through the second quarter saying Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler's first field goals of the game.
And back-to-back buckets now for Jimmy Buckets to push the lead to 11 again. Golden State led by 12 at the end of the quarter. Max Christie lost the handle. Shot clock down to 3. Marshall with 1 has to put it up. Leaning in, gets it to go. It's a 2. His foot was on the line.
He was trying to get fouled and ended up making the shot anyway.
All 10 of his points coming this quarter. He leads Dallas in scoring. Mavs come into this game a game out of the 10th spot. 7 through 10 are in the play-in tournament. Golden State right now would be in the play-in. They're currently 8th in the West. We are almost halfway through the regular season. Game 32 for Dallas. Game 31 for Golden State. Empty possession for the Mavs. Pajemski, another lob. This time to Moody. Tough angle, but Moody puts it in.
It was a tough angle. That was a heck of a catching shot by Moses Moody.
Flag attacking. Goes to that left. Normally that's good. He's money with that left hand off of penetration, but he misses there. Jackson Davis inside, and the Warriors up 13. It's the Lakers and Rockets. Former Maverick Luka Doncic listed as questionable to play as Brandon Williams gets to the rim. Doncic's last game with Dallas a year ago was on Christmas. He got hurt against Minnesota, never played for the Mavs again. Made his debut with the Lakers in February, led them to the postseason. Melton with the push shot. Just the fourth unassisted basket for Golden State in this first half. Gafford on the catch, hits the floor, lost his balance, and it's a 5-on-4 for Golden State. Flag steps in front, got fouled by Melton after he got the deflection. No basket by Moody.
Right there.
4 points, 3 rebounds, no assists for Flag so far in his Christmas Day debut. Kicks it out to Williams. Now we'll try to help him with a screen and back away. Williams past his man, and the help comes from Jackson Davis, who got the block. Dallas still has just 1-3-9 for Golden State. A big reason, obviously, while they're up 13 with 3.5 to go in the half.
That and the free throw line and offensive boards.
Way off Melton. Flag another rebound, his fourth. Flag averages 19 points per game. Second among rookies behind Han Knippel. And Flag got that one to fall. His third bucket.
Buckets have all been inside. I'll tell you what, Steve Kerr is getting excellent production from the 5 spot. Trace Jackson Davis and Al Horford.
Alley-oop to Jackson Davis. From Brandon Pajemski with his 4th assist. Flag hangs and finishes. He's starting to get it going now. Up to 8 points here in the first half.
He's living in the paint, and there's really not a true shot blocking presence out there.
2-point night against Utah earlier this month, most ever by an 18-year-old in NBA history. 63 Warrior points, almost half have come from the reserves. 29 bench points.
Steve Kerr's got to be loving what he's getting off the bench.
Cooper Flag with his 3rd basket in the last minute. He's in double figures now with 10. 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes in the half.
So Flag and Marshall with 10 apiece to lead the way for Dallas. 12 for Horford off the bench to top Golden State. Second chance opportunity after the Melton miss. Moody, go!
He's not going to get him.
10 threes now for the Warriors. More second chance points. 14-2 favoring Golden State as Gafford sneaks inside to get the layup.
He snuck around Brandon. He's got to defend better than that.
Butler looking to drive on Flag. Gets past the rookie. Knifes through the lane. Out to Pajemski. It's good on a 3. 69 first half points for Golden State. Melton commits the foul at